Scotty. Alright, so I'm about to make cinnamon, honey and almond meal soon. So I've got everything measured out and melted. This one's got our liquid oils with almond meal and cinnamon in it. So if you've done any of my workshops, you'll know that once we add everything in, we stick blend. But I don't stick blend this batter at all because it's got what we call accelerating essential oils in it. So the cinnamon essential oil will cause the batter to come to trace really fast. Like so fast I can't get it in the mold, which ends up with what we call soap on a stick, which is not great, and it just wastes the whole batch. So safety gear on. This is our essential oil, so this is cinnamon and patchouli. So I like to just put it straight in. The oils are cool enough. Give it a good stir. Everything all the way through it. Try and bring it over here so you can see it better. Alright, so I've got everything in the pot. So these are offcuts, so for every loaf that I make, there's offcuts left over. I don't like to waste them, so I put them back in through the next lot. So I'm going to put my lye water in. So this will start tracing really quickly. I can feel it thickening already. It's only not even been 10 seconds. You can see there's a colour change starting to happen there as well. Alright, so I'm going to get my offcuts in. So that will just become part of this bar. You won't even know they're in there once it's cut. Alright, super thick now. So because I've stirred my essential oils through before I put the lye in, we already know that they're dispersed in there. So let me get you around to my molds. One last stir. I'm going to get this in quickly. So you can see that colour change, it's lightened up so much. Done. Stressful bit is over. Scrape out the pot. Never waste anything. Alright. done. Next one we're going to do is pink clay and honey. We've got everything ready to go. This one we will be stick blending. I'm just going to turn my heater on to the other one. So we've got melted hard oils, liquid oils, lye water, and our essential oils that have the pink clay in it already. And the first thing I like to do, get our essential oils in. This is cooled down enough so that it won't burn off the essential oils. And this mixture does not move anywhere near as fast as the cinnamon one, so we can stick blend it. And we can work it a little bit warmer as well. There's no issues with the temperature. Right. So that's our pink clay with our essential oils. So next we'll go our liquid oil, so olive oil and castor oil. So this is a wholesale order that I'm working on. They've ordered 40 each of pink clay, cinnamon, goat's milk, and charcoal. So I've got them all ready to go, except the charcoal, because I ran out of pots because I haven't done my dishes. So, alright, stick blender in there. I'm just going to blend it to get that pink clay all the way through the mixture before we put our lye water in. Alright, there you go. So I can blend this forever and it's not going to thicken up until I put my lye in, which I'm going to do now. So this is where we'll start to see the mixture coming to trace, so actually saponifying and turning into soap. So you don't want to just stick your blender in and whiz at the bottom, because what's going to happen is you'll get a big chunk of soap on your blender that you'll never be able to mix back into your batter. So you just slowly starting to thicken now. So always just keep it moving. Alright. Okay. Whoop. Okay, some more again. Let's see if that looks. How's that? So each of these lobes will give me 35 bars. And the bars are a bit bigger too, they're 140 gram bars. Which makes them nice and chunky to hold. Alright, second one done. So the third one we're going to do is goat's milk and honey. So again, everything's pre-measured. I'll go over and grab it. You can see. There's live water. Essential oils. So this one's nearly melted. That'll happen while we're working. So with goat's milk, you work it a little bit differently. So I do what's called the milk in oils method. Just because I find it easier, quicker to work with. You don't have to worry about the temperature of your live water because it's not going to burn anything. I actually need to melt these a little bit more, so I'll come back to you in a second when it's done. Alright, all melted. So, like I was saying, I do the what's called the milk in oils method. So I've got here what were my liquid oils, so my olive oil and my castor oil. And then I measure out a whole heap of goat's milk at once into Ziploc bags and just put it in the freezer so it's ready to use. So what I've done is I just chucked my frozen lump of goat's milk in here, and just while I've been prepping everything else, I went in, had a cup of tea. It's melted and it looks really cool. I love how it looks. I spend far too much time playing with it every time I make these bars. So doing this means that we don't have to worry about the temperature of our live water, which is excellent. One less thing to worry about. So again, same as the other bars, liquid oils into melted oils. This time we've got the goat's milk in there as well. Scrape everything out. Alright, I'm going to put my essential oils in there as well. So this is lavender and patchouli. Alright, so that's all my oils ready to go. And the goat's milk. So, a clean stick blender, because I don't want to put pink clay through my white goat's milk soap. I'm going to give it a whiz just to make sure that everything's incorporated before we put the live water in. And you'll see that that goat's milk, because it's obviously water based, it balls up in the oils. Looks really cool. for lye water. Right, now we'll whiz. So this one, I only really need to bring it to quite a light trace. You'll see that colour change that's happening there. That's the goat's milk heating up when the lye water is added to the mixture. So sometimes it can go quite bright orange. I've found when I use powdered goat's milk, it goes bright green. And when I use liquid goat's milk, as in fresh goat's milk, it goes orange. I don't know why, chemistry. But this will go quite a bright orange in the mold, and then within 24 hours, so by tomorrow morning, it's now midday on Saturday, so by Sunday morning, when I come out to unmold them, it'll be back to a beautiful white colour. So if you're making goat's milk soap and it turns a funky colour, don't freak out, it's normal. So I don't refrigerate these bars at all. I just let them go in the mold. Don't worry about gelling. Sometimes they gel, sometimes they don't. Depends on the temperature. I'm not too fussed. Get a beautiful bar of soap either way. Alright, I might try and put you so my arm doesn't block the pouring. So you can see the orange has calmed down a little bit. As it heats up, that will go brighter. Oh, it's going to be a terrible angle again. Sorry. My studio was not set up for filming. I didn't think about it. Should have thought about it, but I didn't. So it's getting quite thick now, and it's also getting hot. So the sugar's in the goat's milk heating up with the lye water. So it will probably gel. It's quite warm today. So I'm expecting this to gel all the way through, even without being insulated. Okay. Well done. So that's it. 120 bars of soap. I'll come back and unmold them tomorrow. Just stand my mold on. Come back and pull them out tomorrow. And I'll also pick up the dishes and do those tomorrow as well. Bye.